The rest of you, here we go. We're gonna start at the inn. So you guys all slept, all turned in to go to sleep at the inn. But I'm gonna go to each character and ask you what each character was doing during those 8 to 10 hours that you decided to finally rest after the hell that you went through when the inn collapsed. The inn is relatively intact, and as each of you walk back into it, you're kind of weirded out by the fact that somehow it looks almost the same as it was before it was dragged into that pit and smashed. Something happened besides Pretty Princess that may have affected the inn's appearance, and now suddenly it looks okay again. So, what do you guys do? Let's go. You guys all decide to rest for the night. So I'm going to go to each of you and ask what you did personally in the inn before we jump to the morning, and hopefully by then Felix or Brian or Raphael will be here. Jonathan, I like to go from left to right. You're always on my left. So what did Krill do during this time? You can unmute yourself. Did you catch the frog?
Krill is currently trying to still sell spices. Only he's also in a frog while doing it. Would you like spices? Satisfied by the frog I now hold in my hand. Spices, anybody.
Okay, a couple people do come to the inn that night. A couple new customers who see the disheveled appearance of the inn, and they're warned really quickly by you're not sure who not to buy your spices. And one of them does approach you and looks at the frog. Is this someone who had your spices?
Spices, don't do it.
Yes, they had those spices, and they enjoy the benefits of it. You like some?
I'm a frog.
The frog just makes a noise. It doesn't actually speak. So you can no longer speak. You're a frog. How long is Pretty Froggy going to be part of our 2 hours?
2 hours.
Okay, so yeah, you're not able to sell any more spices that night, Krill. Also, the rumors abound of what happened to the last person who grabbed a spice, who vanished into thin air. So no more buying. But eventually, the shopkeeper, the wife, does walk over to you, and she feels bad for you, so she does purchase some of your spices. So you do acquire 10 gold pieces. And she buys the spices and quickly tosses them in the trash when no one's looking. So 10 gold pieces, add them to your stats, Jonathan. Is that all Krill does?
Aside from that, Krill tries to take a look at his inventory to see if he's missing anything.
No, everything's fine. Your inventory is untouched. The Pretty Froggy has not yet tried to rob you, so I don't put it past her. All right, I'm going to skip right over you, Tyler, because you have like 3 characters. And we'll come back to you, Ty. We're going to go over to Suzurra. What is Suzurra doing now? After all the heals, and before she's healed from sleeping, what I think Rohan and Kolagar healed you up a little bit. So after all those heals, what do you decide to do in the end?
After all those heals, I got a surge of what do you call it? That my appetite up. So I went with the lady of the inn, and she took me to the kitchen because I told her that I was starving, and she made me some food, or the cooks made me some food.
She made you some very delicious food. It's some nice roast beef and some mashed potatoes and other assorted foods. Of course, they're taken at the inn. At the inn at the center of the universe, you've got to roll 1d1000 every time you eat or drink anything here.
Really?
Yep. Hopefully you don't die this time. You've been very lucky.
How do I do that?
roll a 1d1000.
But since we don't have that,
in Roll20, go down to the bottom,
okay.
type in dash, then type in roll,
Dash?
ROLL, then space, and you're gonna put in whatever it is you want to roll. So if you want 1d1000, you're gonna roll 1d1000, no spaces. It's just dash, roll, space, 1d1000. Try it.
Yeah, right?
We're gonna see in 1 second. No, you gotta put. I'm sorry, a dash like a hyphen.
Dash like a hyphen, yeah.
Hyphen.
Oh, wait. Okay,
Put
sorry.
an actual dash.
Dash.
It's next to the pause button. And it's the same button that has the question mark.
But that's slash.
Yeah, that button. Mine is a question mark in the same button.
Slash roll and then 1d1000, right?
You did it perfectly except for the dash.
Okay. Work.
703.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this one's permanent. So Suzurra, how tall are you? Look at Tyler.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. If I were Suzurra, what would it be?
Better than like 7 feet.
Like a 7 feet, right?
Not anymore.
7.
She's 12
Oh.
feet tall. Suzurra's a
What
giant.
happened?
12 feet tall. Permanent.
Holy moly!
Permanently.
It's a giant
Suzurra
half
is no
orc.
longer a half orc, more like a half giant or a half ogre. So,
Ho, ho, ho. Green
Holy
giant.
moly, really?
permanently.
Terrible. It's permanent.
Yeah, be careful when you eat and drink here, man. This is
Oh,
a character she's
man.
had for like 3 years. More, like 3 or 4 years.
Oh, my clothes don't fit again.
Good thing you didn't have the shrimp.
Oh, your clothes go went with you. They also grew in size. So did your weapon. Everything
Okay,
grew in
good.
size on you. So everyone's looking at you now. You're like the seat the bench you're on cracks under your weight and breaks. So you land on your ass, and everyone's like, "Oh!" And the innkeeper's wife is like, "That's some good food there."
No.
She's like,
I have
very good food for you.
I feel like a giant. Thank you. I feel so much better.
You are a giant, sweetie. She says to you. So that's what Suzurra does. She grows giant size. So we're gonna go over to Kirk. What does Rohan do during his?
Oh, well, Rohan is completing his morning prayers so that the goddess can give us a good blessing for our journey up the mountain.
Okay.
And
Who's your goddess? Kirk?
She's called Lidavir, goddess of nature.
Okay. So as you're praying, you start to feel that you should probably go outside and pray outside into nature. And you just get that feeling. You should probably go outside the inn and do your prayers outside because your goddess
My nature senses are tingling.
Your goddess is something to show you.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a walk outside.
So Rohan steps outside. The night seems to have calmed down. It's no longer the air of chaos and madness that has been going on the rest of this evening, and that's actually taken a month. And you look around you. You notice that it's very quiet out. Like there isn't. You don't hear crickets. You hear nothing outside, and you feel that you should look up at the sky.
I look up and what do I see?
You see what looks like a comet streaking across the sky. And as the comet starts to come like basically leave the hemisphere. Right below where it was, you notice that there's movement in the trees ahead of you, and you see two beautiful women, ethereal-looking with blue-skinned women, standing at the tree line, looking not necessarily at you, but at the end, and they're pointing at the end. And one of them stops and looks right at you.
Do I recognize these women? Do they look familiar to me?
No, you had not seen the nymphs that were encountered by Broth and Nero, so no, so you don't recognize them. You may roll an intelligence check to see if you understand what type of creatures they are, though.
Intention check?
Intelligence.
Oh, intelligence check. Okay, yeah.
Go for it.
All right, it's 11, so that's norm. I don't get a plus on that, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Second. Switch. Okay. Okay. Switch. Then
Good enough. You don't recognize what type of them, but they're fey creatures, and you're not sure you're safe near these things. They are fey creatures of the wild, so they're fey creatures of nature. So they kind of worship gods that are similar to yours. But you do notice that as they're pointing at you, it starts to get colder. You start to feel like a chill in the air.
a chill.
Mm-hmm.
And
A sudden chill.
I take it that's not normal for this time of year.
No, not like that. This is not like a normal chill. This would be autumn, but it's like it's a very quick drop in temperature around you.
Okay, I'm gonna do a 360 and head back in and alert the team.
Before you turn, you notice a third creature step out of the woods, and it's who they're basically talking to and pointing you out to. Do you want to take a second to look at that creature, or just run into the inn?
Yeah, I'll take a glimpse.
Okay. I'm going to take you over to the inn, and I'll show you an image of kind of what it looks like. Okay. Just watch the screen. You will see it in a second. Looks something like that.
I just see the corner.
You got to make your.
Okay, there it is.
Okay. You see something like that in the woods, and it's in the darkness of the woods. You just see basically the shape of its armor, and you can.
Can I discern that it's a male or female?
It's definitely male.
Okay, yeah, I definitely run into like, hey guys, I think we got trouble outside. I see there's two, looks like maybe possibly fades or druids of some kind, and a third companion all on the horizon. And it's, for some reason, the weather is dropping outside. It's not natural. I think we got some possibly some more attackers.
Felnox. What did we just lose? I guess we lost the first
one. Lost Felnox right when you said his name.
I said his name. We lost. So, Suzurra, all the rest of the characters.
Oh, he's back. He's back. John.
John.
Sorry, got disconnected.
Okay. Felnox, you were the closest to Kirk as he walked in. He basically turned to you. Suzurra is basically having a giant growth spurt. Krill is nearby. The old man is nearby also.
Okay.
You bet your ass.
You hear what John said?
Was that?
Wait,
I'm sorry.
Does old man hear this?
Hey, you're cutting out.
John, did you hear what Kirk said?
No.
Kirk, say it again, please.
Okay, so I ran into the inn because I noticed that there was these three creatures just on the edge outside, like in the horizon. Two look like possibly forest creatures, humanoid, women and one male, and they look like they were dressed in armor, ready for battle. I don't know what their intentions are. They could be friendly, or they could be ready to attack us once again. So prepare yourselves.
Oh, great.
Does the old man hear this?
Yes.
He probably would have, because they were going to trade spells.
Yes, the old man heard it.
Oh, lad. Did you say there were ladies out there?
Yeah, they're very
Oh,
alluring.
lad. You
But,
don't got to worry no more. I see you're not quite good with it. That's all right. I'll show you how it's done. But you keep your distance, okay, lad? I'll go talk to them ladies.
Okay, Koligar.
It's not Golgar.
That's not cool.
I didn't know Koligar was so handsome and old.
Oh, there's the old man.
All right, so
Koligar's a skeleton that turned to a bloody lizard. Don't you compare me to him?
Sorry about that, wizard.
the two who hear you, Felnox and the old man, are you gonna go out with them? With Kirk? Look outside.
Oh, I'm going.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We should probably grab a few more people before we go.
Yeah, I'm not going to share the ladies with you. I don't know why you two are even bothering to come. They're all mine.
So the old man goes outside before everyone else. All right.
Good
While
grief.
these two try and gather others, the old man
I'm
goes
gonna
outside. You instantly feel, unless one of you two wants to accompany the old man before he goes out there.
The old man have a name?
The old man.
Or we just call him the old man?
Everyone calls him the old man. They all forgot his name.
He has a name.
Mhm.
But no,
He just became the old man.
Sticks his head by the door, prepared for a spell, but way in the end.
Does the old man notice the lizard?
Does Krill look out the door, though?
Yeah.
Okay. Wizard, you go outside?
The old man goes outside.
Okay. You feel the cold the moment you get out there. You feel like this incredible cold hits you, like right in the face.
Ooh, this is interesting.
You hear the laughter of the nymphs, of the wood nymphs, in the trees. But you may roll an intelligence check, see if you recognize what they are. And you may give yourself a couple extra bonuses just from age. I'll give you
Oh, yeah.
wisdom.
I got me a feeling these are banshees rather than force nymphs.
Oh, that's not good.
I'll dispel those beautiful babes. Alright, so my current bonus is just... My current bonus is just +1.
I gave you a +2 for this topic.
Alright, so I'm going to... you gave me a +2, so it's +3 in total?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
You have no fucking clue what's going on.
Oh!
You don't know what the cold means. You don't know what's the laughter. You notice some pretty girls in the trees.
Oh, I should have known. Time to show them how professional gets things done. Let's take a look.
I cast a spell?
Yeah, of course you can cast a spell. You don't see anything. You guys hear the laughter from the trees. And you feel the biting cold from outside.
I cast an altered version of fire resistance.
Fire resistance? Okay. Go ahead, make your roll.
Cold resistance instead, the opposite.
Pretty much.
Right? So it's D16. You dingus.
I'm going to roll it through the phone.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jonathan, your microphone is showing like you're talking with an echo. Is that normal, or you have it like that specifically?
You might have something going on in Roll20 because I don't hear the echo. That's what
Okay.
Me neither. Yeah, for us, we all disabled the Roll20 audio.
Yeah, disable all the audio on Roll20 just in case. Loose.
Okay, I'll
I had
do
to
that.
disable a few people first, but not mine. Jonathan, what page is fire resistance? Don't make your DM search for shit.
Alright.
I got it. Well, I make a roll.
13.
Roll the 13.
Plus the 10 makes it
23.
23.
Okay, you will ignore up to 10 HP of. Actually, roll manifestation. Roll D4.
4.
Everybody sees evanescent angels appear around Krill, and they're made of ice, and they're pushing back the cold away from him. Okay, Jonathan, you will ignore 10 HP damage of ice damage each round. Any allies within 10 feet of you, which only the old man right now, can resist up to 5 HP. You also get a +4 bonus to all saving throws involving ice and cold.
So I know spell then.
Huh?
I turn around over to Krill, and the old man gives a wicked smile. Oh, so you sensed the evil too, did you? And nothing good comes from the cold. Only warmth and good loving. Now, let's see what I got here. I'm gonna cast me a spell, lad. You watch, lizard. I'll show you something.
What page?
All right, I'm gonna cast 129. Animal summoning.
Oh boy. Go ahead, roll. What are you summoning?
All right, so it is a +2. Here we go. Oh, failure.
So the
It's
old man
11.
mumbled a few words and nothing happened. So, okay,
You see that?
the cold seems to be
Use a bit of
diminishing.
spices. They increase your efficiency.
Oh, let me have a bit of that then. He takes the spices immediately and ingests them.
All right, hold on.
What a thoughtful lizard you are.
So as you ingest the spices, let's see what the fuck happens to you. All right. Roll a DC. Go ahead. Roll a will saving throw.
Oh man, let's see. Here we go. 14.
You made the initial will saving throw. As you're inhaling the spices, your eyes start to water up, and you're having trouble seeing. Everything's becoming really blurry. Roll second will saving throw. You're able to blink, and you're not blind, and you're looking around. You're still able to see, but everything's very blurry. Roll again.
A 10.
Roll 1d4. Actually, roll 2d4.
5 in total. 3 and 2. 5.
Okay. Agony and blindness for 5 hours. You may RP how that goes.
Oh,
Wow.
You're blind
oh, lad.
and in agony for 5 hours.
Oh, lad, you gave me the wrong one. Give me another one, lad. Give me another one. This wasn't the right one. You gave me some teardrops or something. Give me the cocaine. Oh, lad, what was this? What kind of meth are you making, lad? You made this out of roadside shit? Come on, lad. You ought to be a proper drug dealer. Give me the good stuff. Stop holding out.
All right, add more spices.
Give me the high quality spices, Krill. No jokes this time. I need to cast spells. Oh, come on now.
I'll remind you, you're blind for 5 hours. Okay, 5 hours. That's all. Okay. You take something else.
Yes.
You sniff something else.
All right, let's see if this is the good stuff. I can't see it, Krill. You better not be cheating me this
At
time.
this point, Felnox, who did you go to find? Bring with you, because some of these people are going to see what happens to this old man now. You may want to step in. John. Suzurra, you
Johnny
see what's
boy.
happening. Are you going to step in, or are you just going to keep drinking and keep eating? Luz.
Yes.
You see what's going on. You going to step in or try and stop the old man from killing himself?
Yes, I'll go outside, but I didn't know that because I was in the kitchen, so I didn't know if I was near the area where they were standing.
Luce, I don't know what you did, but you're echoing like crazy.
You had to turn on all the mics.
Okay, better?
Yeah, much better. So the old man still manages to get the second bit of spices that he gave him up his nose, but you can try to stop him from putting any more in there.
Okay, so I'm in the kitchen, so I can come out?
Yeah, you come out. So you came out, and you see the old man's skin starting to harden, and he grows thick gray skin. Roll 2d20.
All right. 26.
Basically transforms into a humanoid rhinoceros. Your AC goes up by 6. The old man's armor class goes up by 6. Your strength goes up by 2. Your dexterity lowers by 2. Your charisma goes down by 2. A horn grows out of your fucking head. This lasts for what was it?
And you are now rock steady.
Turn into rocks.
Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that? Can you repeat all that?
Armor class went up by 6. Your strength went up by 2. This is not permanent. Your dexterity, your agility went down by 2. Your charisma and your personality went down by 2. Your personality. It's just giving you the rules for different games.
This isn't permanent?
This is not permanent. This lasts for 2d20 hours. You roll a 2d20? Yes, 26 hours. You got a day of this. For being a humanoid rhinoceros.
All right, lad. This is the good shit, lad. Oh, all right. I can't see, but I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna cast a spell. Come on, lad. Come on, lizard.
He's a blonde rhinoceros. He's a blind rhinoceros.
All right. Don't worry, lizard. I'm gonna give you some special powers myself.
No one's gonna stop
this. Enlarge on
Okay.
Krill. He casts enlarge on Krill. I'll give you some powers too, lad. There you go. And he gets a 13, so like the minimum. It's page 139.
What did you cast?
Enlarge.
Oh my god.
God.
He's trying to make Krill bigger.
John and Kirk, you feel free to step in and stop this lunatic from transforming.
Okay, I was about to say, I'm gonna go run over to the Fae, and I have a high personality, and perhaps use some of my charisma to kind of charm them or prevent them from attacking us, and ask them,
Okay, so you're
what their intentions are.
These two lunatics and run up to the fence.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
You notice the moment you get outside that the cold is diminishing, and whatever was in the trees watching you is no longer there. It was as a matter of fact, the old man heard the laughter going further and further away. So it's whatever danger you may have thought you saw, it's past. So these two loonies have been preparing themselves for nothing.
They scared it off. Oh well,
Felnox
Alright.
just he makes his way over at a nice normal pace.
this is what I get for leaving it to the professional.
Oh, that's what you get. I scared it away. I scared it away. You see that? You see that, Rohan?
You have a sense of smell. Use it like a bloodhound.
If I
I
cast,
know. I got a magic sense. I got magic nose. I'll
if I
show
cast
you.
healing, if I cast healing on the old man, could it help cure his blindness?
No, there's nothing. I mean, you can. I'm not even gonna make you roll. You can sense that all this stuff is temporary. He's gonna be able to see in a few hours.
Oh.
And he's gonna be a rhino for about a day, but he'll be okay.
Oh, I see you, Rohan. He slaps your face a few times with his big meaty hand. Rohan, I see you. You're a beautiful man. I see you as your soul. You're a beautiful man, Rohan from Lord of the Rings.
Rohan,
You're a legend.
What's hitting your face is like a rhino's. It's like a rhino's foot with big claws on it. The old man is no longer human.
I'm gonna duck under his
What's up,
big
Felix?
paws.
What's going on, guys?
Before long, he completely
Old
transforms.
man, Felix, the old man, has turned into a rhinoceros.
Yes, before
Oh, good.
after a few moments, he completely transforms into a rhinoceros, and he can no longer speak. And he's just there's a rhino at the footstep at the doorstep of the inn.
The old man proceeds to run around and just kind of destroy the trees in the general area. He just runs rampant, has a blast.
All right, so
he returns by the end of the night. By the morning, he returns, but you can hear him stomping in the forest. That's what he does. He just wanders around. He just has fun. He just just goes on a little rhino rampage.
okay, so the old man turned into finally almost killed himself, turned into a rhino and ran off into the woods. Okay, so that's what he did. So Kirk, you and Felnox want to do anything before going back inside, or you want to investigate what happened, or you're gonna go back inside? What do you do?
Yeah,
Hey, guys. Real quick, while you guys are playing, I'm gonna listen to anything, but I'm just gonna go off like I'm gonna eat real quick while I want to listen to you guys.
You're good.
All right.
Just mute yourself, so we don't hear.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna mute myself.
Right,
Yeah, definitely. All right. Thank you.
all right. I'm gonna. I guess
Before I
the old
jump
man's
to
doing
Pretty Froggy and TikTok, what do you guys do the rest of the evening? Or do you want to do anything in regards to the situation you just saw? Rohan and Felnox, because you two are involved. Oh, Suzurra too, since you're kind of there also.
Colgar didn't notice any of this.
I go and run after the rhinoceros to keep an eye on him. He doesn't do any other crazy crap.
You do see him humping a tree. You do because you follow him. You do see him fucking a tree.
Okay,
Oh,
so
then I'm
Suzurra,
just
giant 12-foot tall Suzurra runs into the woods.
now that I have these super long legs, I can run fast.
Chasing
Like,
the
ooh, I
rhinoceros.
love it.
Does Pretty Froggy stay on top of the Velociraptor, or does she? What does she do in them? Because you're there, you're in this situation also.
Pretty Froggy somehow appears on Suzurra's forehead. I'm a frog. That's all that happens. It just sits there
So I
like
just
that, just hanging out.
I just let her hang with me there. I'm like,
so the three of you
but I'm
disappear.
like,
The three of you disappear into the woods and are never seen again. It's good. All right, so Felnox and Kirk, do you do anything else for the rest of the night?
I'm gonna head back in the inn.
Good. How about you, John?
He just looks around. He's like, "Oh boy, I'm gonna go get some sleep."
Right, so he's going to bed. TikTok, what does he do?
Oh, he's stuffing his face.
Okay. Oh,
He wants more food
okay. Roll
because he wants to see what other things can happen.
Yeah. Roll 1d1.
Also, keep in mind when no one's looking, he's gonna
This
take
inn.
some of that food and stash it in a bag.
You guys have really milked this in, man. I gotta give it to you. We should have been done here
Exact-
5 adventures ago.
Poor Philly be like, planned this elaborate adventure, and we just went AWOL.
Dude, that's awesome. I love it.
Pretty much.
This is how D&D is supposed to be. So go ahead, roll. Go ahead and roll, John. 1d1000.
Can you roll it for me? My roll 20 is loading up again for some reason.
You want me to roll it? Okay. Okay, I rolled a 30.
Okay.
Oh God. It wants me to roll again.
Oh, roll again? Oh, lucky you.
No, something else happens on top of the fact that this what just happened. All right. And who else is in the inn right now? Rohan is in the inn. Felnox is in the inn. Kolagar. All of you roll luck checks. Not counting TikTok.
Oh no.
In the inn.
Oh
not
my
Suzurra.
God.
Suzurra, Froggy, Krill. No, you guys are outside.
We left.
They somehow saved themselves.
Yeah.
Kolagar has a high luck, as you know.
Rohan, you turn in. I'm going to keep you out of it. But everybody else.
Okay.
Oh, please. He's in the inn.
He wouldn't turn in. I've already.
Who? What?
Okay.
We're all in this together.
It's failed. Who else? Felnox. John. I want you to roll because you haven't done enough. Roll for Felnox.
Who are you talking to?
John.
John,
you're muted, dude.
John, roll for Felnox.
Are we rolling for?
Not you.
Sorry,
everyone in the inn.
Rolling. Everyone in the inn?
Everyone inside the inn. Yeah.
That didn't turn in.
Okay, so I gotta roll for Krill.
No, Krill's at the door. You haven't told me you went inside yet. To hell with it. John's
poor Kolagar.
What happened to John? So both Kolagar
Ooh, 20.
and TikTok. No, Lucy, you don't have to worry about it. You're in the woods. You're in a lot more trouble.
Yeah.
So is
Yeah.
there's the Kolagar and it's gonna be Kolagar. Kolagar and TikTok suddenly acquire a pair of glasses each. They just appear on your nose. That's it. You acquired a pair of reading glasses.
Are they like bottle glasses?
They're just a pair of glasses.
Kolagar,
you inspect them and they're a normal pair of glasses.
Okay.
Kolagar, he's undoubtedly confused. He doesn't do anything else though. Not about the glasses. At least until my turn.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you can take your turn now. Actually, you're involved in this role play, so you can take your turn. You're with TikTok.
Hey, Felipe, who else wants to roll? Is it TikTok?
Don't worry about it. Just whoever rolled the lowest, and I just decided to do it to Kolagar. So because you took too long. So you're still up. So TikTok got the pair of glasses, and Kolagar got the pair of glasses. So you're both kind of close to each other. So you can RP if you want.
Kolagar looks at TikTok and then he frowns. Of course, something you did.
He looks at his glasses. He's like, interesting. He pulls them off. What happens?
Nothing. They're literally just a pair of reading glasses.
Felnox went to sleep. Does he have to roll too?
No, he went to sleep. You're fine. If he went to sleep, him and Rohan are not involved. There's people who are close.
Oh, okay.
Who are involved.
So he tries to read something without the glasses. What happens?
He reads how. I mean, does he have myopia? I mean, what's up with the guy? Can he see? He's perfectly fine. You can't see.
I'm trying to test out what happens.
Myopia.
John?
Yeah.
That's it for
Can you hear me?
Kolagar and Nero? Not Nero. Kolagar and TikTok? You're not gonna do anything else?
And Kolagar,
Does
he just looks at he looks at TikTok with disdain. That's it. He's just like,
TikTok,
that's it.
he looks at a menu. Can he read it without the glasses, or
Yes.
he needs it?
Yes, you can read no better and no worse than you could before. The glasses don't mean anything unless they're just a pair of glasses.
It's like interesting. He puts them back on, or food.
So he keeps it. That's the only enchantment.
Okay, well,
Kolagar, you can take your turn.
great. Kolagar goes over to the bar itself, forgetting already by this point that it's cursed. And then he requests a hard drink of liquor.
Go ahead. 1D1000.
Ah,
You guys, you are working fucking in.
You never learn.
No.
You know you're having fun.
Oh, I love it.
352.
That's we'll see. This doesn't really affect Kolagar, but Kolagar suddenly becomes a very dedicated carnivore. All your enemies look tasty.
no.
Actually, that probably just
Does
makes
it
it worse.
taste like? When I drink the whiskey, do I actually feel like a hit of whiskey on me, or like as if I'm alive or not?
Yeah, you feel a hit of it. Feels like a hit of whiskey. You're starting to feel things again, and now you're starting to feel a great hunger, and carnivorous hunger. You want meat, and your enemies look. So you already have a sword that consumes them, and you usually eat them. Felix, you're muted.
He's turned into literally a zombie.
He's
been a zombie.
He's eaten a few people already.
Yeah, but now you're not. No, but now you have that.
People earlier.
No, but you didn't have that hunger that you couldn't. Now you just.
He has the skill of a lizard man, and he's
He doesn't have it that much anymore, but now it's back. He did have it in the beginning. Kolagar, do you do anything? Alright, go to Nero.
I take one more drink of whiskey and then I go heal people. Because he can taste it, so he likes it. He didn't really notice the fact that he became carnivorous again.
Okay. The effects remain the same. I mean, nothing's going to change unless you do it again in the morning or at a different meal. So, all
right.
No new effects. All right. So, Nero.
Yes.
What do you do the rest of the night?
I was going to heal people.
I was resting. I went to rest to heal.
So you healed, you're done. So you're not going to RP at all during the evening. All right. So.
Yeah, I just needed to heal. That's all. So.
All right. So you spend the night resting.
Yes.
What time?
I go over to heal. Actually, no, I can heal everyone else tomorrow morning. Kolagar attempts to sleep. Is he capable of sleeping?
He's capable of staring into the. He still doesn't have eyelids yet, so he's capable of staring into the ceiling for a little while.
He's like what's that guy from Felipe from the book? No, from Felipe knows this from a cowboy book that we read.
He was a badass.
Yes,
he lost his eyelids.
Yes,
so
basically unblinking snake eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, when Kolagar realizes he can't sleep, he just goes outside and stares at the stars. And that's what he does for the rest of the night.
You hear the racket of the rhinoceros in the woods with the giant orc and the frog. After a little while of running around Suzurra, the frog on top of you transforms into a black dude.
I carry him and I drop him.
Oh hell no! Pretty Princess holds on tight. You ain't stopping now. This is fun. Keep going.
So,
get off me, you fool!
The rhino.
Don't worry.
Disappears into the woods, And but Suzurra is interrupted by something huge that basically slams into her and knocks her to the ground. And when the two of you look up, you see this. And you hear it apologizing to you. I'm very sorry.
Is that? Ooh.
You see a manticore.
Oh, kitty cat.
The manticore looks over at you. He looks like a little disturbed to have bumped into Suzurra. And he looks at you. Oh, princess, you have a new friend.
Oh, yeah. We were chasing a rhino. It was fun. It used to be an old man. I was a frog.
He smells, princess. The rhino smells. You notice there's differences now, princess. He's larger. He's got the spines on his back are grown. He's got more spines coming out of his tail. And he's having trouble focusing. He's looking at you, and you see him unfocus his eyes and focus them. He stinks, princess. Why are you around?
He does. He's a funny old man. Well, funny rhino now. I was a frog earlier. Look, this is Suzurra. She's my friend. She was my horsey.
The monster, which you're actually taller than now, Suzurra, looks right at you. He's got a head of a vaguely human head on a lion's body with the wings of a dragon, and a tail that ends in a spiny scorpion-like stinger. But there's a bunch of extra spines sticking out of that tail, and there's very large spines going down his back.
Are you friend or foe?
He takes a whiff of you.
That is friend.
You don't smell like foe.
What's up, guys?
Suzurra. Is that your name?
Pretty princess immediately runs over to the cat and starts, petting its fur. You gotta touch the fur. It's so soft. Come on, Suzurra.
Narzhul looks at you, princess, and he's like, I should be eating right now, princess. He seems struggling to focus, and he's looking towards the inn. And he's like, the food is at the barn, but I can't bring.
Oh yeah.
I'm having trouble, princess. Can you lead me there?
Of course. I know exactly where it is. I got my magic staff. She waves her staff around. Follow me. Come on, Suzurra. We gotta find the barn.
The manticore walks by Suzurra, looks at her one last time. It was a pleasure meeting you, Suzurra. And follows the princess.
Pretty princess doesn't hear you cry about the old man. She forgets entirely about the old man. It's a kid, man. She's forgotten it already.
So what do you do, Luz?
So
you're gonna keep searching for the old man, or he disappeared into the woods? He's smashing. You can follow him. He's not the one to follow.
No, I'll go with you, pretty princess. I don't trust this cat. Okay.
That's okay to be scared of big cats.
I'm not scared. I said I don't trust.
Sounds like you're scared.
Narzhul
it's
looks
okay.
back at her.
I say I was scared.
Narzhul looks back at her. I can hear you, Orc.
Always trust kitty
So
cats.
I go with
They're
them.
always nice.
Go with them.
So, you lead Narzhul back to the inn?
All right. Yes, I lead him straight to the barn.
Okay, he walks over to the barn, and you see that pile of food that was left in the barn, that pile of meat. And he walks right up there, and he takes a whiff of it. He looks like a dog who's sick, and he can't bring himself to eat it. He goes to bite it, and then he steps back, and he's like, I can't find my hunger, princess.
Maybe you need sauce. I could go into the inn and get some sauce or spices, but not krill spices. Kitty cat, don't eat krill spices. He'll turn you into a rhino.
He sits down. I'll wait. Will you keep me company, or?
Pretty.
He's talking to you, Luz. Narzhul talked to you. He says, "Will you keep me company, orc?"
As you wish. I'm keeping my eye on you.
So, Pretty Princess hugs you, and you feel the massive muscles bulging and almost crushing your legs. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And then she runs off into the inn and gets spices and sauces, but not from Krill. She whispers to the innkeeper about this.
The innkeeper, what did she tell the innkeeper?
Hey, my kitty cat's hungry. I need spices and I need sauce so chicken will taste better.
The old man's like, kitty cat. There's no kitty cat around here.
He gives him some of that sauce made with the Jack Daniels, but it's like he leaves the whiskey from the inn.
There's no kitty cat here, princess.
There is a kitty cat. It's the biggest kitty cat I've ever seen.
You see his skin go white. He's a big kitty cat. Does it have wings?
Yeah. It's super cute with wings and a pretty little tail.
1 second. And he goes back inside. And after a few moments comes out with a drink. And he's like, come, princess, come with me. It's a white liquid.
Okay.
So he takes you out to the barn. But during the time that you guys are out there talking, you're doing this, Narzhul's been having a chat with Suzurra. So, orc, what happened to you? You look a lot larger. You look a lot larger than other orcs.
I ate some food and I grew a little bit.
You grew a little bit. He stands up. He walks over to you. He gets really close. You let him, and he smells you.
You're eating.
You shouldn't be threatened. I only eat chaos. You're somewhere in the middle.
Don't trust you.
I can take that from you, what was done to you, if you want.
Better not to trust.
You don't understand. You'll remember things if I take it from you. Think about it next time. He turns around, walks back to the food, and he's trying to make himself eat it. So, at this point, Pretty Princess and the innkeeper show up. The innkeeper walks over to Narzhul. He's like, Narzhul. He pets the manticore on the head and starts pouring some of the liquid into his food. And he starts speaking to the manticore in some kind of strange language that only the two of them speak. And it sounds like he's admonishing him, like he's telling the manticore that he's been a bad boy. And Narzhul's taking it. He's lowering his head and apologizing.
Oh, I know. I can translate this with my staff. Pretty Princess waves his staff and points it at the old man and tries to translate it. Does anything happen other than the siren happening on his face?
Nothing but the siren. And they both look at the siren. Does this stick do anything language related?
No, it's just a freaking siren.
Okay, Narzhul's like, that's loud, princess. And he starts eating. You notice that as he's eating, like the color comes back into him. He starts to look better. He starts to shrink a little. And the spines on his back shrink down to smaller size. His wings get a little smaller. He starts to look less savage and a little more focused. And the innkeeper pets him on the head. He's going to go to sleep now. Leave him be.
Pretty Princess then, goes around the innkeeper and goes to Narzhul and then whispers in his ear, I know what happened. Careful with donuts, they're bad for you. Same thing happened to me when I ate a lot of donuts.
Suzurra talks to the innkeeper and says, this your pet?
No, he's a servant of neutrality. He lives here. He lives in his cave nearby, and he serves neutrality. He kills those who come here with the intention to harm those who have no respect for this place.
Felipe?
Yes, John.
So he's in the inn, right?
No, he's in the barn.
Barn outside.
He's out back?
You did.
Yes.
TikTok did see the old man rush out with Pretty Princess. Anyone still in the inn that's not sleeping saw that happen.
Koligar actually saw it happen. Then Koligar slowly follows them. Then he takes his time.
Roll
Could TikTok
Roll stealth if
follow
you
him
wanna
after
go-
snatching up
you wanna
some
go quiet.
dumplings?
What,
He's
John?
not going quietly. He's just slowly.
Okay. What, John?
Could TikTok follow as well after grabbing some more food?
Okay. Do you want to
Grabs a small
stealthily
container
get
of
there before the
dumplings and
situation?
follow.
Do you want to stealthily get there so you hear some of what happened?
Does Krill see TikTok leaving the inn?
Krill's also by the doorway, so he sees it.
TikTok, what are you doing?
I want to go see what's going on. That creature looks interesting. By the way, you want a dumpling?
Krill looks at the dumpling at a weird way, tried to figure out what the hell it is.
Really good food. Has really crazy effects. I got some glasses.
The glasses. I'll sell you spices for it.
Looks at the dumpling.
I'll part with one dumpling, but not all of them.
So the glasses, not the dumpling.
Look at my glasses. My glasses, they came to me from my food. I'm still trying to figure out if this is materialization, summoning, something else.
He eats a dumpling.
So the dumpling.
Enjoy your time. Tell me when something interesting happens.
You put spices on the dumpling? Is that what you did?
Carry this bag of spices.
Did you put spices on the dumpling?
No, he just ate the dumpling.
Alright, so he's fine.
He just ate the dumpling.
Alright, so you guys wasted time, so you missed the entire engagement with Narzhul, but Koligar, you were able to get there during the last bit of it. And Narzhul reached his tail out, grabbed the princess, and pushed and dragged her in close so you can sleep curled around with her. He's purring like a cat.
Koligar, when he sees this thing, he feels a chill in his spine, seeing a massive black man curled up with a with a manticore. He looks at the innkeeper and the massive Suzurra. He looks all the way up to Suzurra. He's like, "You weren't tall enough. You had to get bigger."
So we can hear Charlie Brown.
Sorry, yeah, that's my clock. Sorry. I can't stop it.
There's a lot of Charlie Brown happening today.
I thought Philippe was going to say, and then you see a balloon passing by.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
In the shape of a dog. It's like, this game's getting weirder and weirder.
Yeah. All right, so Princess, you go to sleep with Narzhul?
Oh, absolutely. Princess is just fine with it.
She knocks out with on top of Narzhul, purring. Okay, so what do the rest of you do?
Koligar was just talking to Suzurra.
He has been.
Yes.
He turns to the old man. Turns to Suzurra. He let him sleep. Apparently, something terrible is happening up on that mountain, and he has been eating chaos wizards.
Well, Innkeeper, there is something.
What I just did.
Quite horrible happening.
What I just did reversed the damage that was done to his body. But if he keeps eating them, if he tries again, he could become worse than them.
What is that thing? I've never seen anything.
It's a guardian. It is the guardian of the inn.
It's a god.
This is the
The
reason we
guardian.
were attacked, and the attack wasn't repelled because he was up on that mountain protecting us from something up there. We believe some chaos wizards are up on that mountain.
They certainly are. Well, I'm going to go back to staring at the stars. Thank you. This is He looks at the creature again. It's been very enlightening. He looks up at Suzurra again, being how tall she is. Did you really need to grow larger? Yeah. You already made me small before. Made me feel small before.
Hello! This is better. If I am larger, I can help even better with the creatures that we fight. Don't you think?
Aren't you worried you might become like the creatures we fight? But then again, he looks at his lizard hands. Who am I to talk?
I find this as a positive thing that has happened to me. And try to bring it down.
You do. Would other members of your race see this too?
Who cares what other members of my race think? And me.
All right. Well, at least you enjoy your change. I am not very fond of mine.
All right then. So you guys turn in for the night?
Yep. Well, Kolgar just stares out into the stars. That's all he does.
Krill, you guys turn in for the night?
Talk goes over to the Manticore and he's like,
he doesn't know where it
comfortably
is.
close.
Huh? He doesn't know where it is. He missed the encounter.
I thought it was still nearby. Sorry.
You don't even know it exists. You never saw it.
Hey, sorry. I made a mistake. Good
Just
grief.
letting you know. And sorry, I definitely gotta let you know because this is not. Fuck no! This is TikTok! I wouldn't be nitpicky, but this is TikTok. He doesn't tell anyone. He doesn't tell anyone. He doesn't say shit. Actually, before he goes into the inn, he goes over to Suzurra and says, "We probably shouldn't tell anyone that isn't ready to know about it. TikTok especially."
Very well. No problem.
Alright, so you guys keep your secret and go inside. And no one but the people who were there know about Narzhul, the Manticore, protector of the inn. So everyone turns in. Next morning, the Manticore wakes up first. Him and Pretty Princess wake up first. So the Manticore stands up, stretches like a big cat, and then his eyes go back to the mountain. So, Princess, I feel better. You gonna stay with these plain people, or are you coming with me?
Ha! I'm gonna go with you. I can fly.
Should I
She
bring
immediately scrambles on his back.
That orc seems interesting.
Suzurra's nice, but isn't she a little too big? Could you even carry her?
She's big. I can carry her.
Are you okay with Suzurra coming? I don't know. She didn't like you. What do you think, Kitty? Should I bring the Suzurra?
Well, why don't you go ask her? I'll wait here, Princess.
All right. She does like a somersault and then, runs off to Suzurra and then slaps her awake. This goes like,
What's wrong with you?
You want to go on an adventure? Do you want to go on an adventure?
Didn't include food and drink?
Of course! Come on! It's pretty Princess cracks Suzurra.
Suzurra's actually the right shape because this Manticore is much larger than a normal Manticore. She's actually the right shape and size to ride him. So the both of you can ride him.
All right. Before they enter the barn with the Manticore, pretty princess stops her and looks at her sternly. Now, you can't be mean to my kitty. My kitty is a good kitty. You understand? You will pet my kitty.
I'm not going to say that I like her, but yes, I will accept it. I will accept
You will pet my kitty. You will
I'm
pet
not
my kitty.
petting anything.
You're petting my
I
kitty.
just accept her. Tell me
Narzhul
what
walks
to
over
do.
to you, lowers himself so you can ride him down his back. So you guys both get on his back?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Okay, he opens his wings and takes off. And turns around and flies back over the woods. He's like, wait, one moment, please. There's something I have to do. He lowers himself real quickly, grabs the rhinoceros, and tosses it into one of the fairy rings. So then he turns and flies away. The rhino
This is what
lands
I'm
among
talking about.
the rhino lands among the fae, and the three fairy nymphs all surround him, and he lives happily ever after for a while. In there, we'll RP
Let's
if
get
he ever
to
comes
work.
out of that later. The rest of you
Let's
wake
get
up
to work.
before Narzhul starts flying towards the mountain. Luce, you can stick around the rest of the adventure, but you're done till next week. It's okay. I'm not gonna go back to those three until next week. Okay, so you went on an adventure, and you're gonna run into the apes. So that should be next week. Okay, everyone else wakes
Oh,
up.
shit.
You guys pack up, and you get ready, and you prepare to head north. Anything you want to say to each other before you head north? You realize that there's certain
We're
members.
missing a giant.
There's certain members of your group not around. So Nero,
We're-
TikTok, Koligar, Krill,
We're going up the hill,
Felnox.
up the mountain.
That's who's together. Everyone else is gone.
Okay,
Princess,
so
Suzurra, and the old man have disappeared.
Felnox says, "What
You
happened
slept
to
through all this,
Suzurra?"
Nero, so you have no clue what the fuck happened. And that
Yeah.
Suzurra is no
is,
longer normal size. She's actually a 12-foot tall giant now. Permanently. She's not in the group. She's long gone. She left with Narzhul.
So I'm full health then.
Everybody else is no, not full health. Whatever they healed, whatever you guys did healing spells with, you do not heal fully overnight. You heal
Oh, that's
one hit
right.
dice
I
per
gotta
night.
do the healing spells now.
So if you're not fully healed, you need to use
All
healing
right.
spells. One hit dice.
Okay, Krill, ask the bartender, innkeeper, if he has a cart and if the drinks are for sale.
Okay.
All
I have
right.
no idea what you just
Does
said.
Krill need healing?
You
Does
ask
Krill
me
need
if he has
healing
a
first
what?
off?
Jonathan?
And if they got a cart or like a wagon,
A cart
and
or
if the
wagon.
drinks are for sale.
He can rent you a wagon for 2 gold piece a night. Every night, you want to sell? You want him to sell you more drinks? The drinks, of course, are for sale. You
Yeah,
can't leave
like
them on the wagon.
barrels of the drinks.
Oh Lord, you're buying his drinks. He's like, how about this? You're going up to that mountain, right?
Are we taking this to go?
Apparently, he wants to. You're taking this up the mountain, right? This will not go up the mountain, Krill. Why don't I hold all this? We'll prepare a batch for you, a couple of kegs, and when you come back from the mountain, we'll give you some. I'm sure you can have your market master bring you here, and we'll give you more kegs to bring to him. And then he winks at you.
All right.
All right. Does Krill need any healing?
Does anybody need any healing?
Well, does not need a.
Luce?
Luce is gone.
But I'm gone.
Oh, she's gone. I can't even heal her. Whoops. I should have healed before we went to sleep.
I think
It's
Nero
okay.
needs healing, and
You still have a medipack. Does Nero... Oh, you're muted. Felix.
you're muted, Felix.
You're muted. You're now...
More strange food.
Now you're muted, and we're blind.
Oh, actually, now I have a reason why the old man went rampaging. I forgot he was blind for 6 hours.
Yeah.
So he didn't know where he was going.
I just realized that I was looking at my sheet, and Kirk had healed me last time.
All right then,
Yes.
you're good.
All right. Well,
I think they also healed.
let's see who's.
Yeah, and Luz, he healed Luz.
I have like 37 hit points. 32. So I'm okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
And Felnox, do you need healing?
I don't think you got it.
Just remember to protect your cleric here, because he's a little squishy. He only has 5 hit points. I could heal you all day long, but I only have 5 hit points.
Well, I guess I gotta heal myself now.
All right, so you guys head north towards the mountain.
Yeah,
right?
let's.
Yes.
Okay, finish healing yourself.
I'm also
Tyrant.
healing.
Call out how
Yeah.
many points you heal each other with. I need to hear this.
Let's see. That is +4 for the Healy thingy majiggy. Is it going through? There we go. 16, 20. So 20, I got. Damn, 4 hit dice. Okie dokie. So that's. And the cleric is a D8. Nice. Yep, I am back to max. Wow. Cool. I healed 24 HP.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, 24 HP. Out of 24 HP.
Does
So.
that put you to max?
Yep, that puts me to max.
All right, so everyone heads north. Felix.
Yep.
Tyler.
Actually, a question. How does the trail look? Does it look like it could be passed? It's better traveled on foot or by
he
horse?
told you to head towards the cabin at the very base of the mountain. The cabin you can identify it by chimney smoke. That's maybe 4 miles, not too far from you, away at the base of the mountain. There is a trail, a winding trail. It goes down a little, and then you notice that it's a gravel trail, and then it goes up a little. So it's a nice hike, but it's only about 4 miles, which you should be able to get there in an hour. And on this trail, maybe an hour and a half, because it's a fairly winding up and down trail. It's in fairly deep woods too, but the trail is
Okay.
there are no trees on the actual trail. He did not suggest you bring anything because you're going to be scaling the mountain, so not even donkeys or anything like that.
All right. So yeah.
All right. So
no, I'm definitely going.
I noticed that 3 players. I can't see their faces. John.
They're all dead.
Felix.
Each one of them had a heart attack.
Kirk.
I'm here.
Felix. All right. We're gonna take a 5-minute break. I'm gonna go pee, poop, and then we'll come back. Hopefully, Felix is back.
Yes.
That we'll move on. All right. I am recording again. So, all of you were you're heading down the path. Anything you want to say to each other as you go down the path? And as it gets lighter and lighter, as you get closer to noon time, as you're walking towards the cabin of the Duke.
Should we have some sort of group formation?
It's a great idea, but
I take the center.
I can take point.
Okay, let me set your order then. So we'll put
Yeah,
Kirk in the middle.
I'm the fastest. I'm the
Put
fastest
Nero in
right
the
now in
middle.
the group.
Nero first. Shit. So Nero's first. Heading down the trail.
let's have Krill and Felnox in the pack because they're the mages, and I'm right behind Felix, and you're right behind me.
So
Kirk.
Koligar is right behind. Okay. So, Felix, you're making a ton of noise, man.
Yeah, Oh, yeah, we can hear that.
Felix.
Oh, my dice!
Thank you. Koligar is second.
Kirk is third.
Rohan is third. Where's Krill at?
Krill's behind Felnox.
Felnox.
I know Krill would love to be in the back.
And,
unless you have any other disputes.
okay, so no.
But actually,
no
you know.
back,
Oh, yeah.
Yes, okay.
Felipe, sent a message really quick.
TikTok, where's he going? Okay. Why don't you RP your decision to do that, John? As you're heading down the trail, if you want.
What?
John?
Okay.
If you don't have an RP, that's fine. You can always quietly do that.
Yeah, I guess.
Hello?
No tanks in the back.
John? Okay, who's the one that's coming in and out? Me or John?
Kind of both of you.
You sound fine.
John is more messed up though.
John is not saying anything on my screen.
Yeah, he's not saying anything.
Okay, then why are you saying it's me? Okay, so
it's a little you too.
Okay. All right, I'm going to skip over since John isn't doing anything. And Felix, are you here?
Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, John.
I was about to disconnect. So if I'm gonna RP insanity, talk as he's walking, he sees something shiny on the floor. Basically, he goes to check it. Checks it. He springs at his face, attaches to his eye, and it forms a cybernetic eye. A whole lot of screaming. He's just on his knees drooling, and all you hear is Entalata. Entalata. And you see like a you see a hologram just pop up in front of him. It looks like a Terminator almost in robes. Looks down at him. You are now my new pet. Bring me knowledge, or
we
die.
are bored.
You see it just fade away.
None of us see this, right?
All of you saw this. So you guys just saw. Basically, you watched TikTok pick his patron AI.
So, after this happens, he kind of like snaps back to his mind, stumbles back to his feet, wipes off the drool. This is weird.
And all of you are so used to weird shit from TikTok that no one really pays it any mind.
Every day, I find less.
Would you like spices for that? That seemed painful.
Yes, TikTok.
What kind of hurts? You see him pull out the dumplings, but I'm fine. And he just keeps walking.
Krill,
as his body's trembling after what happened.
Krill, give him spices. Listen to me. You should get. He's the one that needs spices the most, Krill. Kolgar goes up to Krill and wraps his armor. Kolgar wraps his arm around Krill. He's like, for all the people in this group, he needs spices the most, especially the spice that makes you disappear.
Okay. What I need to know right now is Felix back, because all I see is two little.
Yeah.
Felix. He's there.
I'll text him.
Okay, I can't
Text
see
him.
Felix.
Yeah, Felix is here.
Can't hear me?
I can hear you now, but I can't see. Hold on, stay right there. There he is. Okay, we're waiting for Felix. All right then. So as Kolgar has his arm wrapped around the Velociraptor and TikTok has chosen his patron AI, you see a flash of orange light from the corner of your eye. This is what the person in front sees, Nero. As an enormous figure appears 10 feet in the air and slams to earth with a ground-shaking thud. The beast rises with its back to you, giving you a look at its hideous form. The giant stands at least twice the size of a human. Its body is covered in mismatched patches of black fur and green scales, and an oversized head. Where its right arm should be, there is a giant purple suckered tentacle. Blood gashes cover much of his body. The hulking brute turns, and when you see its terrifying visage, atop its shoulders rests a cat's head with wild green eyes. The deformed giant uproots a small tree and lofts over his head while hissing malevolently at all of you. So, let's drag you guys over to the map. So, the creature that Caliban Hyde created up on the mountain has finally found you. So, where were you guys? Oh, yes. Let's see. Let's see that order. Let's see. There's the first.
By the way,
I was
Felix
point-
is on.
I was pointing.
There's the
Been here
first.
the
Can
whole
you see
time.
me? Can Kirk see me?
I can see you. So there's the first person.
Yes.
Second person is Koligar.
Yes. We were able to get back in formation before it attacked, right?
Of course. So Krill is right behind you. Except you drag Krill.
I was at the last one, but okay.
I actually, Colgard didn't drag Krill behind him. He fucking went over to him. He's like, "Listen, buddy." So he's in the back. If we didn't
Rohan
get back
is
in
next.
formation.
That's my
my
avatar.
God.
And you guys lost your main tank. Well done. Felnox is next.
Okay.
Yep. The squishies versus the kitty. Not the cute kitty.
Is that everybody right there? 25?
Wait, which creature is this?
Oh, TikTok. Where's TikTok?
TikTok?
TikTok, the time traveler.
TikTok's
TikTok.
an insane one.
He's the
Yeah,
insane
I mean-
shaman.
Yeah, I don't know if he's a shaman. He's like an insane, overgrown midget with a suit that an old man enlarged.
I must have missed that mission. Sorry.
Yeah, he tried to murder,
So
the
giant creature, malformed monster, turns at all you and hisses at you like a cat. Wheels that big tree over his head and. Do you want to say something to it, Nero?
And that is
You're
scary.
muted, Felix.
Felipe, I got a different. I have the different character now.
Oh yes.
I got that Duke guy's body. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
I don't think he can. Uncle Felix is speaking.
I heard him, man.
You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
The rest of us
cool.
can't hear him.
Oh, nobody can hear Felix, or nobody can hear me.
Can't hear him at all.
I can hear Felix.
Like
Felix, nobody can
disconnecting
hear
and
me
reconnecting.
and Tyler.
Me.
Tyler. All right, let me try and disconnect again.
I think
I can hear
everyone
him just fine. I did a disconnect. No, never mind.
has. Everyone who can hear Felix, reconnect. Just close it and reconnect it. That sets you back up. You can hear.
I hear him. And
I'm gonna fight a. Well, I like it. I'm not.
I don't know.
Felipe, but
I don't know what
like
the last one is.
That's what
What is
I'm
the last
starting.
one?
Okay, I hear it.
Oh, it's a space marine. Okay,
Oh
got it.
yeah.
All right. So who's here?
Gotcha.
I'm gonna pause it
Here.
until everyone's here.
Okay, that
Yay!
It should be
finally,
whiskey.
everyone's together. Everybody roll initiative. Since no one has tried to talk.
Woo!
Everybody roll initiative.
And the fun begins.
Yes,
Damn,
and now I have only one character to fight with. My old man is busy shagging fucking forest nymphs. He's fucking the trees. The best part is he's doing it while he's blind. He doesn't know he's fucking anything. Yeah, he's blind. He doesn't know what he's fucking.
You fucked a tree, laddie.
Yep, he's having the same fate as Nero right now, except he's embraced it.
Oh, Nero embraced it. He did fuck a tree. He decided to stop it.
He didn't know. The old man isn't running away though. He's staying there.
All right, everybody, give me your numbers. The Duke, which is Duke Blacker, and this is Felix's character, Nero. I'll just change the Duke's name to Nero. Duke Nero.
Jesus Christ! Here we go.
Whoa! Jeez.
So your name is Duke Nero. Until further notice.
Oh, we're doing great.
Dude,
So, what are the rolls?
2, 2, 3, 3.
So,
how's that work, Polygon?
My first roll is a 14, so I goofed that. It's a 14, so that's okay. That's not that bad.
All right,
Let me
so
put that in.
who's the Senate? John, which character are you rolling for? You have 2 characters.
TikTok has a 12 for initiative. Felnox has a 6.
TikTok at what? 12?
Yeah.
Felnox has a 6. All right, Nero, what do you got?
8.
Kolagar got a 14. Krill, what do you got?
Yep.
Jonathan, what'd you get? 7. Thank you. All right, the giant monster. A giant cat, Caliban hide / monster thing. Roll a 2.
Oh, thank goodness.
See a screeching
Right.
in fury. Okay, your first Kolagar.
Stormbringer, that's the first thing I do. I go right up to it and I give it a taste of Stormbringer.
You rush up to the monster and you stab it with Stormbringer. Roll the hit.
As he's doing it, he hears a voice in his head. Now listen, Kolagar, as Barack Obama, I need to let you know this is not a wise choice. You should go ahead and run.
Is that how you roll? 26?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So Kolagar runs up to the fucking monster, to the big creature, as he's lifting a tree. He shoves Stormbringer into him, and the thing attempts to roll a saving throw.
Now, Kolagar, you should try to avoid attacking cats. That's against the laws of humanity. You should think about this.
Okay. Kolagar, you feel the malignant energies of this monster drained into the sword. Okay, and you feel, and as you're draining it into, you realize that you just drained a powerful wizard. Okay, into Stormbringer because it failed the saving throw. So its entire soul enters Stormbringer. Stormbringer feasts. Okay, create all 67 of its hit points into XP for Kolagar as he feeds and completely inhales the monster into him. The rest of you see this horrible act as the creature is reduced basically to a pile of ash and never got a chance. And Kolagar drains it into him. Kolagar, all your skin is basically added to your body. Okay, it turns into a dark black scaly skin, white hair, and your eyes glow like a yellowish color, and the slits look almost like a cat's eyes now, and you're fully whatever you are now. You were once human, now you are that. Okay, and the fight's over. He killed it. Nice shot. So
You're like,
Kolgar looks at Stormbringer. He's like,
Wow.
I have the power! He starts, just waving his sword around.
yeah, he's muscular. Kolgar no longer looks like Kolgar. Now he's muscular. He looks buff. He looks cosmic. So, he just drank. He killed a Caliban hide, just so you guys know. That was a hide. It was a badly hurt hide.
so,
It was a badly mutated, screwed up hide. And if it got a chance, it would have fucked you guys up. But it didn't get a chance.
they're like, I guess I'm not the only one who's different now.
So the rest of you are kind of stunned by what you saw. Okay, it was kind of, harsh. Fuck the monster, but you kind of felt horror when Skolagar drained it. Okay, Stormbringer
I'm still loading my gun.
Eat again for another 24 hours.
Do you not feel joy, my comrades? I could feel it. I taste the color of the wind. Can you see?
I think I gave you too much spices.
I can breathe again.
Like some more spices,
I'm
anyway.
alive. I'm really alive again. Krill, you are a good friend.
Acquires 4 XP for this. So even though Kolgar did it, that was actually a fairly difficult battle. He rolled high. All right, so what is the response to what just happened?
Like, guess I'm the only. Like I said, I guess I'm not the only one who's different now.
Yeah, you're regrowing your flesh. I've noticed, Nero.
He no longer looks
It
anything like
grew. So you look human
He's kind
again.
of like a drow now. Black skin, but there's a scaliness to it. His eyes glow a yellowish color, and his hair, he's got gray hair, silvery hair.
I like the new look. I like the new look.
He looks a little like a drow.
Thank you. You're kind, Rohan.
Talking to Nero.
It's quite disturbing. But...
Good one.
Well, no worries. I may no longer be human, but I can sense more. There's a joy to these sensations, Nero. There's nothing quite like it. You were dead too once, weren't you, Nero? So you understand better than anyone else here.
Well, I guess any sensation is a good sensation when you had none.
Yes. I live again.
Alright. So both of you have become alive instead of undead. If one of you wants spices already.
I think we could skip on the spices. Is there anything in the ash?
What is the spices?
That's a great idea, Nero.
Believe me, I use my my blade. Is there any with a stick? I'm looking around through the ash. Is there any treasure?
You find 2 things. There's a stopwatch.
A stopwatch.
Stopwatch. It doesn't work anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And a spell book.
And a spell book. Seems like it was a wizard. It was.
Oh, I can taste his soul. It was a wizard, and not a very good one. No.
You got his name.
How much do I know about the wizard?
You got his name. You know who he
By
is?
chance.
You know he's you know everything you know about Caliban Hyde that Tyler knows about Caliban Hyde. You may go ahead and tell the rest of the players. The ones who don't know him already. You killed a copy of Caliban Hyde from another time period. That volunteered to be mutated into this creature to go kill you. To go wipe out this group.
I killed one clone of a Caliban Hyde. One clone of...
That's great.
What was his name? The Beacon.
Oh, yes. Yes, I remember.
His soul was...
a while ago. Yes, there were 2 of them?
No, there's many. There's many. And okay, we still have a question. Forgive me.
Hey, look, there's a road. Let's follow it.
Yes, I think we should go.
Thank you, Rohan.
I like your thinking, Rohan. Let's go.
Very
I'm using my ranger skills.
Wow! I couldn't, with my heightened senses, I couldn't do that myself. I can't.
Sorry, I know you're
I should make him
monologuing
roll an
there. My
intelligence
bad.
check to see where his ranger skills actually
Oh,
take him.
I was going. That's exactly where I was going. Actually, that was it. That was it for me. It's like, time to go. I got my sensations back. Time to go.
Okay, you guys continue along the path. Okay.
By the way, Felipe.
Yes, John.
While we're passing by the pile of ashes, Doc, who's dragging around that big lump of wood that he used to hit the Skaven, trips and accidentally falls near it, accidentally scoops some in a bag, slides into his bag, and gets up and keeps walking.
The ashes, right? He took
He's
some
in
of
the
the
back,
ashes,
and
right?
no one really cares about him, so.
TikTok took some of the ashes, right? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay, Tyler, you broke. I didn't hear what you said either. I heard you.
I did not say anything. I'm just shocked.
Okay. All right. So TikTok stole some of the ashes of the Caliban hide monster. As you guys continue into the woods, you guys at some point through the trees, you're able to see the Manticore Narzhul flying over the trees. Nero, you see on his back is a gigantic version of Suzurra and Pretty Princess. And they're flying. They look like they're flying away from the direction you're headed.
We're not going to the mountain then.
They're heading past where the chimney smoke is coming from. They flew over it and they're heading in a different direction, but towards the mountain.
Towards the mountain. Okay, so that's where we're headed, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you're heading towards the chimney smoke. You're heading towards the cabin of the
guide,
guy.
remember?
The guide was.
Oh yes.
All right. After a couple more hours, you arrive at the cabin. It's very quiet. There's chimney smoke coming out of the cabin, as you could tell. What do you guys do? It's very quiet. No one comes out to greet you.
I will go knock.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that. Yeah.
So Kolagarn and Nero
Give it a good old knock.
And nobody opens the door.
I'm gonna take a position behind a tree and load my right. Hello?
You hear no noise.
Hello.
No response.
I look through the window.
The inside is a collection of taxidermy. You see lots of animals in there, and some mythical. A couple gorilla creatures with bat wings, and some with bird wings. That's what you can pretty much see inside the cabin. It doesn't look abandoned. There looks like there were some drinks, maybe some tea, that still has some smoke coming off of it. That was set in place for 5 individuals.
Now, Rohan, you're a great ranger, right? Could you think you can find any tracks? I seem to be very bad at looking for tracks.
No, I was joking about being a ranger.
I got really bad intelligence. I can't find shit.
They probably saw us and they hid.
Can I roll on my intelligence to see if I notice any tracks?
You are attempting to track. Roll an intelligence check.
Okay, because I'm not really a tracker, but let's go for it.
Oh, fuck me. Never mind. Never mind. I got it.
13.
I rolled a natural 20. Apparently, -2 means nothing. Means fuck all.
Rohan and Kolagar decide that they're trackers, and they both come upon more or less the same conclusion because it's not very difficult to figure out. There's some very large creatures with very large feet have been through the area. 3 of them. One of
Monkeys!
One of them is very, because Kolagar rolled a 20. He has cosmic sense now. One of them is definitely the Ultra Humanites tracks. The other two are just as large.
I recognize these feet anywhere.
Yes, the other two are just as large as his. But they seem to sometimes they're on the ground, and sometimes they'll skip a few feet and then land on the ground. They seem to have headed off in the woods in the direction of what you can see now through the woods is a waterfall, and you see a very large waterfall, a good maybe a mile away from you. It's such a powerful waterfall you can actually hear some of the sounds of it. And they're headed in that direction. They have another two set of tracks behind them that are going with them. One of them is petite, small. The other one is larger, but human. They left the cabin. All five individuals.
So we have 2 humans and 3 apes. One's definitely the Ultra Humanite. I recognize those footprints anyway. Damn monkey. Alright. They should lead over to a waterfall. My senses tell me this.
You hear the voice of Eirik. He's on top of the cabin. He's like, I could have told you that too.
Oh, man. You are alive.
Out.
He said, yes, I'm here. I think they're about to kill your friend.
Oh.
We should make haste.
We should go.
Let's make
save
haste.
That. Yes, we should make haste.
Are you sure you want to do that? There's something at that waterfall. Something very dangerous.
Wait.
Will you be coming with us?
It's not a Leviathan, is it?
No.
Okay.
Do you, as you start to step in the direction of the waterfall, Kirk, you feel that same chill that you felt earlier. That same coldness.
I alert the group. Guys, I think the Fae are back. The same druid, not druids, but forest creatures I saw earlier that we scared off.
Not druids?
Not druids. Fae creatures.
Did?
They have a name, friends. They're called Storm Riders.
Storm Riders.
Oh no.
You didn't happen to see a large female orc and on top of a flying cat?
They're on the way to get killed by them too.
Well, we need to make haste, like you said, Kirk.
I mean, Eirik is like, I'm going to stay here, but I'll watch and I'll cheer you on. If any of you live out here,
all right.
keep swinging his legs.
We're gonna
and looking up at that mountain.
I'm gonna help following the tracks into the waterfall.
All right, so all of you head towards the waterfall, right?
Yes.
Felnox looks at Eirik really quick.
Oh.
What?
Does anyone stay behind with Eirik?
Oh. I didn't even think of that.
Felnox looks at Eirik and he tells him, I was sent by the new queen of Orthos to give you an invitation. He wishes to speak with you. You do know who that is, right?
The Duchess? She's a nice lady.
No, actually.
You're talking about my queen?
You left Kolagar. Oh, unless you stayed there.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else left.
Okay, well, I think Kolagar left because, I didn't think of watching it.
Felnox. Go ahead, continue, John. John, you're muted.
No, sorry, my grandmother was talking to me.
Okay.
He tells him, actually, it's not the Duchess. She's currently not the queen anymore. It was Tiamat who sent the invitation.
Irik's little eyebrows go up a little. She's like,
game. I got that right.
It was this.
I didn't hear you.
She wants to see me now, like this.
I I was just didn't give a specific time limit. I think she may want to see you a bit older. I don't know. All I can tell you is that she wanted to see you. It's an open invitation. Go when you wish.
I think I'll finish here, and then you can take me to her. Sound good?
All right.
I'll make sure you don't die, Uncle Felnox.
I've died plenty of times by this point. One more death wouldn't make a difference.
Okay. How about this?
I never get my vacation.
I'm going to give you some
He
advice.
starts walking.
I'm going to give you some advice, Uncle Felnox.
Sure.
Don't follow them.
Maybe I'll get my permanent vacation after all. I'll see you in a little while.
He stays there swinging his little legs back and forth. Okay, that's it for tonight, guys. We'll end that right here.
All right.